Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We are joined again by our very good friend, Vicki McCarthy from Madison Community Montessori School. Vicki, welcome.
Hi, thanks, Justin.
Good to have you back, as always. Last time you were on, we talked a little bit about Screen-Free Week and how it's important to limit the amount of screen time that your kids have. Let's follow up on this topic by discussing some other important healthy habits for kids. What can you talk to us about today?
Well, habits are hard to break, and so it's important that we, as soon as possible, get kids in on the good healthy habits track. And the earlier we start that for children, the more likely they will be to keep those good healthy habits in place as they learn and grow. But then the other part is that the more likely they will also be to resist the bad habits as they present themselves down the road.
And it's so easy to fall into bad habits sometimes because it often gets us that quick fix that we often need, or that instant gratification, and so it's easy to fall in those bad habits.
Right.
So being able to resist those, I think, is a really powerful tool. What's the number one thing you could tell parents to do to help build healthy habits with their kids?
Your child's habits really form because of your own habits, and we talked about this last time too, that we as parents are our children's number one role model, and so everything we do is being watched and observed by our children, and so our habits really do impact our children's habits.
Yes, absolutely. Where do you think we should start as parents? I say we because I'm being a parent myself.
Right. There are 4 areas I think that are really important to look at when we're talking about building healthy habits for children. The first is in the area of healthy eating. Secondly would be regular physical activity. Third would be staying safe and healthy. And then the fourth one would be healthy thinking. And so if we start with healthy eating, for instance, and I'm picking that one because child obesity is on the rise, especially with children ages 6 to 11. And so it's really just important to make sure we're presenting well-balanced, healthy meals for our children. Getting kids involved in the grocery shopping is a great place to start because you can talk to your child about why you're making choices at the store, and even maybe why you're not making choices, you're not bringing in some of the unhealthy options into your home. Depending on a child's age, you can be talking to them about nutrition labels. And another thing that works for me in my family at my house is to have quick, easy, healthy snacks available. So when we get home from the grocery store, we cut up the vegetables, for instance, right away. And that way, we've got those things ready to go when somebody's hungry later.
Those are some great tips about healthy eating, and I think it's important for parents to stop and think for a moment that, our kids understand a great deal more than we give them credit for, and I think we get in the habit as parents thinking that, well, this is just what we have to do, and I'm not going to explain it to you, and this is it. But I think it's really important, as you mentioned, to really explain to our kids, here is why we're getting these food items.
To educate along the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, talk to us a little bit about physical activity. What are some things that parents can do to get their kids into healthy physical habits?
Right. Well, back to the childhood obesity, part of the reasons for that is a sedentary lifestyle. So we really just need to get moving. And we can do this as a family. Getting moving as a family is a fun thing to do. And there are lots of ways to do that. But if you start off maybe planning 30 minutes once or twice a week where you're going to get outside with your kids, go to the park, play soccer, get on your bikes, go for a hike. We're lucky to live in Madison where there are tons of opportunities for families to get outside and get moving. In fact, our school is hosting a family fun run this weekend, Saturday, May 16th. And we have it's called the Foxtrot, and more information is available on mcmsfoxtrot.com. But there will be a kiddie dash, and there's a 1-mile stroller-friendly walk, and a timed 5K. So activities for any fitness level. And it's a perfect way to get your family moving this weekend.
And this is open to the public. It's not just for people who take their kids to Madison Community Montessori School.
It's open to everybody.
Awesome. Well, and now this is kind of an interesting topic that not a lot of people think about, but healthy thinking. Can you talk to us a little bit about healthy thinking and why that's important?
Healthy thinking is the same sort of thought as positive thinking. And so when your children are having healthy thinking habits, they are building their own self-esteem, they are able to reduce stress, and they're really able to, healthy thinking also leads to a healthy body image, which is really important.
And that's something that we can all do as parents and just kind of instill those affirmations that we all need to say to ourselves once in a while to help improve our self-esteem and whatnot. So. Well, Vicki McCarthy, thank you so much for joining us today. This is great information.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure talking with you.
Thanks so much.
That's all for this week on Talk of the Town. We'll see you next time.